Well, spending some time with Andy Kiefer. He is the land conservationist for Outagamie County, and he's here to help us on our Fox demo project and talk a little bit about the cover crop ZRX roller crimper. And I guess starting out, Andy, by explaining a little bit about how this actually works.
So what the ZRX roller crimper is, it consists of two double disc roll cleaners as well as rollers on each end. And so what it does, it attaches on the main toolbar of a 30-inch planter. And so as the planter is planting, it is able to roll down overwintering cover crops, and at the same time creating a planting zone for the row units to place the seed.
What about producers? What have they planted with this piece of equipment this year?
This year we planted both soybeans as well as corn. We got about 30 acres of each.
Okay, and when you talk about what you've learned using this equipment, I mean, how has it worked, and what kind of things did you learn from a variety of fields?
So let's start with soybeans. What we found with soybeans is we had pretty good success. So I was really surprised and satisfied with the results from that. But with corn, we had some ups and downs there. We think we ran into some nitrogen issues as well as some planting issues. So hopefully with the upcoming years, we'll be able to figure out these issues with some solid solutions and move forward.
When we talk about this, if I'm just a grower and I'm looking at, obviously trying to preserve that soil and get some more benefits with cover crops, what do you really see as the benefits of using the crimper?
What I see is both three main benefits. Number one is, which I think can be huge, especially in our drought years, that essentially when we're rolling down this cover crop, it makes a big mulch, and this mulch helps keep moisture in the ground, so that way that crop has moisture throughout the summer to grow. Secondly, with this mulch also, we've been seeing some weed suppression, which can help, obviously keep your weed populations down, and maybe it can reduce a little bit of herbicide. And lastly, it's easier soil biology to gain that soil health benefit for the future years.
Well, those all are big positives. What about, though, you brought up the nitrogen deficiency. Is that something you think is a concern that may continue, or how do you hope to address that?
So right now it's a concern in corn, obviously, since corn's main nutrient it needs is nitrogen. Hopefully in the future, we either talk with producers or put more nitrogen down at planting. So that way the corn has some nitrogen available right off the start to use and get going until other nitrogen sources in the soil become available for it.
Well, Andy, I appreciate your insight. Just in closing, if someone's listening to our conversation and is interested in using this piece of equipment next year, what kind of steps should they be taking this fall?
I'll also say if they want to see it working, they can go to Fox Demo Farm's YouTube page and watch it work, or else their webpage on Facebook is also a great resource. But if they also want to just get a hold of me to use it, the best way to get a hold of me would be through my cell phone, which is 920-574-7539.
Any suggestions about what kind of covers they should be planting?
Most guys have been going with winter rye, or they could also use winter triticale. And I would just start with those two as a starting place to keep it simple and something that we can get success with in the following spring.
Andy, appreciate all the insights. Again, we're talking about the cover crop, the ZRX roller crimper. Give us a number one more time if people are interested in getting more details.
I can be reached at 920-574-7539.